So I wanted to talk to you about something that just happened recently. I was listening to a demo that a student presented to me that they had produced, and this is not the first time that it's happened, but actually it happens so many more times than I really want to talk about. But I hear where the demo was produced, and just recently, before the student was really ready to produce that demo. And when I talked to this particular student and I asked, well, how long have you been in the industry? How much coaching did you receive? They really didn't receive a whole lot of coaching. And so I really just want to stress that it's so important that, when you create that demo is your product. That is something that you are presenting to a potential client as this is what my voice will sound like in a commercial, or this is what my voice will sound like in a corporate narration or in an e-learning. And so that really is, according to my good friend Cliff Zellman, a promise, right, to that potential client that this is what your voice is going to sound like. For anybody that does this for a living, that listens to demos on a regular basis, it's very easy to tell when the student doesn't have that connection to the copy or doesn't have that natural, believable way of speaking. And so it really does require you to have some coaching. It requires you to really have some practice at it before you go out and create this demo, this piece that says, hi, I'm a professional, voice actor. This is what I can give to you, or this is what I can provide to you when you give me a piece of copy. When you're hired based on that demo, and trust me, I get hired based on my demos all the time. So it still does happen. Some people don't believe that you can be hired off your demo. A lot of times they're like, well, you just need to be able to audition great, which that's another thing. Yes, you need to be able to audition great. But part of that is really having the fundamental skills so that you can take that piece of copy, bring it to life, and really, give an authentic, believable performance. Honestly, just know that when you're out there and you're shopping and you want to get yourself into this industry, know that it does take some time for you to gain those skills so that you can sound believable, you can sound authentic and real, and that you can reproduce that sound on your demo. I mean, it's just like any other skill, right? I mean, we have to practice at it a little bit and we have to kind of learn about it. And so it does behoove you to learn more about it. Again, it's, you probably hear this over and over and over again. Voice acting is not a simple thing that a lot of people would like you to believe, especially those people that might be trying to sell you a demo. Understand that it is a skill, that is an acting skill. Most of us, voice actors that have been in the business have been spending years honing and perfecting our craft. And so before we actually go out and make a demo, we want to make sure that we're pretty darn good at, interpreting copy and being able to perform copy in a believable, authentic manner. It's going to take some time before you're really ready to produce that demo. And if, my students that work with me, they know I'm to a point. I'm always like, I will not produce that demo before you're ready, because number one, of course, I care about you and I care about you being able to perform to the specs of your demo, but I also care about my own reputation, right? And so I am not going to produce a demo before a student is ready. Now, at some point, yes, you have to cut the umbilical cord, right? We can always improve. We can always create, we can always get better at what we do. And at some point you revisit that and you refresh that demo. But when you're first getting out into this industry, understand that you've got to put some hours in. And as Malcolm Gladwell always says, it took 10,000 hours for my overnight success. And I'm not saying you need to spend 10,000 hours before you make that first demo, but you need to spend more than a couple of hours of practicing and performing and coaching before you make that demo. For more business tips, make sure to check out my videos here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next week.